What up YouTube, Doomnyc here with Deck of the Month for March 2012. Well, as you can see, Red Eyes Darkness Metal, so you probably guessed what the deck is. It's Chaos Dragon. It's an extremely good deck, up and coming this format. Look for this deck to be topping at the next YCS, so let's get started. We've got triple Red Eyes Darkness Metal. It's pretty standard in any dragon deck actually. Blackluster, double Chaos Sorcerer, that's like gonna be your main Chaos engine. One Dark Armed, you play a lot of darks, so you gotta play Dark Armed. Gores, you don't play too much back rows, so Gores is obviously gonna be very good. Alright, now we go into the new stuff. We got triple Light Pulsar. What can I say? This card is really good. Besides being able to special summon two different ways, when this guy is sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to special summon a dragon type. Is it a level 5 or higher dark dragon type monster? Just so you guys know, it has to be sent from the field to the graveyard. If it doesn't count if it's like an exceed material, because then it's no longer on the field. So not that you could really use it in anything. I mean, if you want to be bad and play Exabeetle, you could do that, but I wouldn't suggest it. So 3 Light Pulsars, double Dark Flare. I don't like 3, to be quite honest. This card is only good if you have like lights and darks in the grave. I mean, you could bring it back with Light Pulsar or with Darkness Metal, but you know, most of the time you're gonna want to, you're gonna be removing stuff to bring this on the field, and then of course then you get to banish a card in the grave. So more times than not, you'll be banishing your 3 Eclipse Wyverns. This card is obviously staple in the deck. It's a light, and anytime this card hits the grave, even if it's a XYZ material, then you get its effect, which is you get to banish a dragon type monster from your deck. So you banish it, and then when you remove this from play, however you do it, that banished monster comes back to your hand. So that's, obviously very good. 1 Divine Dragon Apocryph. I don't like more than one of this. Most of the time you're just going to be ditching a card to get Red Eyes Metal, and then you're going to be sending this, banishing this to summon Red Eyes Metal. But I don't really like, because drawing this early with like nothing else in your hand ends up being pretty bad, but then late game it ends up being really good. So that's why playing 1 will ensure that you don't draw it right away. 2-Dimensional Alchemist, MVP of the deck. Make sure, if you're gonna play this deck, you should definitely be playing Dimensional Alchemist. It's so good. A lot of the times, I mean, I'm playing Honest in the deck. A lot of the times, I'll remove Honest and another dark to bring out like Dark Flare or Chaos Sorcerer or Blackluster Soldier, and then summon this, and then they destroy this the next turn, and then you get that Honest back. That's just broken. Definitely you should play that. 2 Card Troopers. You gotta mill in this deck. I mean, you gotta get stuff in the grave really quick. Card Trooper is the way to go. +1 when he's destroyed. It's just too good. 2 Veilers. This is pretty obvious, especially it's a light and it's a tuner. It gives you a lot of options, so you should definitely play Veiler. And then here goes the 1 Honest. Honest is just too good in the deck. First off, this is the best hand trap. I mean, before people started playing Veilers and Maxis, Honest was, the big boss on campus. He's the best hand trap in the game, and we're lucky right now that he's not banned. We can play it at 1, and this deck does run a lot of lights, so you should be playing Honest. So that's 24 monsters. Let's go on to the spells. We play Future Fusion, Staple, triple Pot of Duality. This is going to be your main draw engine, especially if you get this around 1st or 2nd turn. You're going to definitely want to use this right away. 2 DDRs. We're removing a lot of stuff, so we have to play this. Allure just works fantastic in the deck. You remove a dark to draw 2, and then most likely you're going to be able to do stuff with that remove, like DDR that card back, or return, just a whole bunch of stuff. You gotta play Allure. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Staples, MST, and Heavy Storm. And for the last spell, I play one Reasoning. Reasoning works extremely well in this deck because there's so many different levels of monsters that your opponent's not going to know what to call. More than likely, they're going to call 4 or 6 maybe. That leaves your Red Eyes Darkness Metals wide open to hit the field. I love this card in the deck. It's just too good. For the traps, I only play 3. I play 2 calls. This is great for Card Trooper. Bring it back, mill some more. If they space it, you get at least you get a +1 there. Honest, you bring it back, you put it back in your hand, you can use it again. And then finally, the last trap is Return from a Different Dimension. This card wins games. Everybody knows that, but especially in this deck, because you remove from play so much stuff, by the time you actually get to play this, you may have choices. Like, you may have more than 5 monsters that you can bring back, and you're going to be picking and choosing, okay, what do I want to bring? This is also great for exceeding in the deck, or synchroing, depending on if you removed any Veilers. So that's really, really good. That's the main deck, 40 cards. Let's go on to the side and the extra. For the side, we got 2 Cyber Dragon, 2 Crows, 1 Prime Material. This is just too good. Everybody's like playing Smashing Ground and all this other stuff right now. So this is obviously, you know, going to be very good right now. Double Max C for that wind-up matchup because it's just crazy. Book of Moon, 2 Smashings. When game 2, when they side in their Thunder Kings, side in the Smashings, and you'll be good to go. The 1 Debunk, just in case. 2 Compulses to get rid of Zen Mains, because every deck's playing that card. And 2 Bottomless Trap Holes for the Dino Rabbit matchup. So that's the side deck. Now, you don't play Shadow Mirror, guys. Do not side in Shadow Mirror. You're playing half your decks like Darks, so don't even think about that. Now we're going to go into the extra. We got the staple 5-headed dragon, Chimera Tech, Ally of Justice Catastor, Hyper Librarian. You don't have to play Hyper Librarian, but I'm playing it because it's a level 5, which is the easiest synchro to get out, and it's a dark, so it'll work if you remove it. Bryonic, Black Rose, Ancient Sacred Wyvern. I don't know why people aren't playing this in their extra. It's so easy to get out in the deck. You have Light Pulsar in the field, you summon your Veiler, or you have Chaos Sorcerer, you summon the Veiler. You bring this out after like an attack from Darkness Metal, you attack directly with this, and that's like game over. Like that's just crazy. Stardust, Mistworm. Mistworm's pretty good, guys. Don't sleep on it. It's gonna be the sleeper card of the format, I think. With no Trish, you should definitely be playing this. And the last synchro, Ally of Justice, Decisive Armor. A lot of people are going to be playing decks with light monsters, especially when Light Rays come out. So definitely you're going to want to play that. For the Exceeds, we got Levier, Wind Up Zen Mains, double Utopia, and 1 Utopia Ray. Guys, if you're going to play Utopia, make sure you play Utopia Ray. Even if you're not, if you're playing cards like Enemy Controller or Mind Control, you're definitely going to want to play Utopia Ray in your extra, because if you take their Utopia, you steal their monster for free and you put one of your boss monsters on the field. So guys, that is the deck of the month for March 2012, Chaos Dragons. Let me know what you think about the deck. Is this deck going to do good this format? Only you guys will know. So leave your comments down below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. And until next time, YouTube, peace.